What does money mean to me? What does money mean to me? It's a great question. And on this channel, what do we talk about every single day? Money. Like in the end, that's what we're talking about every single day on this channel. It's the financial education channel, damn it. You know we're talking about money. We're talking either personal finance, we're talking entrepreneurship, which is like how to make money on your own and making money, right? We're talking investing, like how to make your money into money. That's what we talk about on this channel. Money, money, money. So, but what does money actually mean to me? So I really sat down and just thought about this. Like, what does money mean to me personally? It means 5 things. I'm going to go into depth and tell you guys what all 5 of these and why they matter to me. And I would love to see from you guys in that comment section, like, what does money mean to you? Like, when you think about money, like, what does that mean to you? I would just love to hear from you guys down there, because you might have some different ones than my viewpoints in the end. And I would love to hear from you guys on that. So before you leave today, let me know in that comment section what money means to you, because I would really love to just see everybody's different opinion on this subject. So number one, what does money mean to me? It means freedom. It means freedom. So there's a couple different freedoms, right? You can be a beach bum, right? And you got freedom, like you don't have a job, you don't have anywhere you have to ever go. Like you got some kind of freedom. You could be a beach bum, right? Like that can be what you do. You just live in Los Angeles and you're homeless and you don't do anything, and you got some bit of freedom there, right? Or you could have a freedom as like, I want to go to Dubai tomorrow. How do I get to Dubai? I got the money to do it. Like that's a different type of freedom, right? I want to go stay at the nicest hotel in Paris tomorrow. I could do that. That's a type of freedom. That's a different type of freedom. You know, someone might have the freedom that I want to buy a 135-foot yacht. That's definitely not a freedom I have at this point in time, but someone else, that's a cool freedom. Like you can have your own yacht that you can sail around anywhere in the world you really want to go. You can go. You can go in the snap of a finger. You can go on that yacht, do whatever you want. Might be somebody that says, I want the freedom to have 5 Lamborghinis. It's your freedom. You know, not everybody can do that. There's a very select few people in the world that can do something like that, you know? So that's number one, what it means to me, just freedom, just the ability to do things. The more money you have, the more things you can do. The more things you can do, the more money you have in the end, because a lot of things cost money in this world, right? Almost everything. Nothing's free, right? If you want to climb Mount Everest, that even costs money. You got to fly all the way over there, unless you happen to live there. You got to stay somewhere. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do all the prep for it. Like even climbing Mount Everest, that shit's not free. Like everything costs money in this world. So the more money you have, the more freedom you have to do things, experience different things you want to experience in life in the end. So that's number one, what it means, freedom. Number 2, it means security. Money to me means security. If you don't have much money, it's a lack of security, right? The more money you have, the more security you have. Security meaning, do you have to worry about your mortgage next month? Do you have to worry about your rent? Like what happens if you got laid off from your job? What happens if you lost your biggest customer in your business? What happens if your number one stock went down 50%? What happens if this happened, that happened? What happened if you got a disease? Like what happens if all these different things happen? More money you have, the more security you have in thinking, in sleeping at night, thinking if something bad happens, if this happens, I'm okay. Like I'm okay. Like I'm gonna still make it through. If I lost 100% in this investment I put over here, I'm still going to be just fine because I got this income, this investment, that investment. Like you'll be okay in the end. So money can definitely mean security or lack of security. If you don't have much money, you got to always think like, man, I'm 1 month away from losing my job, and that means I'm 1 month away from, you know, getting my car taken away from me, my car repossessed. That means my landlord's going to throw me out. It means I'm going to have to move back in with my parents or move back in with my aunt or uncle or something. Like, so the more money you have, the more security you can have in the end of knowing you'll be okay if something goes wrong in the end. So that's number 2, what money means to me. Number three, success. Success. Absolutely. A lot of people will try to deny this one. They'll say, oh no, you're not successful if you make a lot of money or if you make money. Hell no, you're successful at that. That doesn't mean you're a successful person all the way through. You could be a scumbag and be a billionaire, right? You could be the worst person in the world and still be, have $100 million in the bank. Like, that doesn't mean you're an all-around good person. You're a successful person. But at the same time, it means you're damn successful at making money. You're a success at that. So absolutely, money to me, it means you're successful. You're a success at making money. Doesn't mean you're an all-around great person or a successful person, but you are successful at making money. And it's like a competitive thing. Once you have enough money, right? Once you have enough money to pay your bills, everything after that's like a game. And it's like a competitive game. You're either playing with yourself or you're playing with others. Personally, I play the game for myself. I'm competing with myself. I know I'll never be the richest man in the world. Like, I know, or anywhere close to that, right? So I'm playing my own game, competing with myself and trying to take things to the next level by myself, against myself. Like, and depending on how I do in that game, depends on how successful I am with that particular game I'm playing there. So it can definitely mean success, and that's definitely something it means to me. Number 4, it means the ability to do great things. Money can absolutely be the ability to do great things in this world. Like, you can, the more money you make, right, the more you're going to pay in taxes. Pretty much in any economic system out there, right? The more you pay in taxes, the better, like, everybody else's situation gets around. And the more you pay in taxes, the more the roads are going to get fixed. The stronger the military is going to get to protect yourself, right? The more this and that and this and that, guys. So like making money in itself, like, that's a good thing. You're helping out everybody in general because you're paying all that tax money into that, which then hopefully generates a better situation for everybody's living experience, right? Otherwise, government's definitely failing if it's not, right? So definitely the taxes is one part. Philanthropy? Philanthropy? Did I say that right? Philanthropy? Basically giving money to charities and things like that, right? Great thing. Like, you can start your own charity. You got a lot of money. You can give money to charities. All these kinds of things that can help people in third world countries that don't have the economic or governmental system to produce a successful person as far as financially. They don't. Or they got to worry about diseases that we had to worry about 100 years ago, but are still like a situation in their country because they don't have the medical ability to do it, because they don't have the economic system set up or the governmental system set up in place for them to succeed that way. Like, you can do great things with money. You can, feed like if you have a business, right, and you have 100 employees, that's 100 people that you're putting food on the table for them. 100 people, you're putting food on the table for them. They get to feed their families because of the business you started. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Think about that, guys. You got a business that has 10,000 employees, right? That's 10,000 families are being fed at night. Or paying their mortgage or paying their car bill because of you starting that business and hiring them. That's freaking cool. Even if you got one employee, that's one person that you're feeding them and their family, and you're providing their living so they can live and do things in life. Like, that's freaking cool, And then if you're paying them a good wage and they can go on vacations, like, you're paying for that too. Like, that's cool. That's really freaking cool. So money is definitely the ability to do some great things in this world through taxes, through giving money to charities, starting your own charity, or just if you're a business owner, you're feeding families in the end, guys. And even one more, even if you're a consumer, let's say you're a hedge fund manager, right? And that might be something that's vilified, but some people say, why do they need that huge house? Why do they need all those cars? Well, think in the end, that house they bought, that took a lot of damn builders to build that house, right? That created a lot of jobs. Those 5 cars they built, that's a lot of jobs employed right there. That private jet, that's a lot of people employed to build that jet, to maintain that jet, to fly that jet wherever it needs to go. That yacht, you know what type of crew you need to have to run a yacht? Like, that employs a ton of people in itself. So money can be a good, whether it's taxes or whether it's spent or whether it's given to charities. Like, all of them in the end are good things in the end because they all produce a great outcome. And number 5, last thing money represents to me is a balancing act. A balancing act. So money, you can either take it one way. You can just go crazy toward it, and that's all you care about in life, right? And you don't care about building a family. You don't care about any of that. You don't care about friends. You don't care about any of that. You just care about the money. And I'm not judging you if that's the way you want to go. Also, you can go the other way, which I don't care about money at all. I just want to make enough to get by in life, and that's fine as well. But I do care about my family. Maybe you don't care about anything. Whatever. To me, what it represents is a balancing act of how much time do I spend toward making money, which is like this channel, which is like anything related to this channel, which is like my actual business, which is like my investments. Like, how much time do I dedicate toward all that versus spending time with my son and my wife, spending time with friends, spending time with extended family members? Like, how much time gets thrown over there versus over here? So it's a balancing act. I'm always trying to go hard over here, but I'm also trying to go hard over here because I want everything to be successful in the end, whether it's the money, the family, everything. I want it all in the end. So it's definitely a balancing act, because if you go too far one way or the other one's going to get jealous. You go too far to the family and the friends and spending time and having fun, right? Guess what? Your money's going to start lacking. And if you go too hard toward your family and all that stuff, guess what? Your friends and your family and all that becomes a little more distant, and then they become a little bit jealous. So it's a balancing act of keeping them all. And those are the 5 things that money mean to me, guys. Let me know, please, in that comment section what money means to you, if it means one thing or multiple things. Well, love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Even if you agree just with my 5 and like that's the same exact way you think, like let me know in that comment section. Hit this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed, guys. I hope you did. If you just came across this channel, you may want to subscribe. We talk personal finance on the channel. We talk entrepreneurship on the channel. I'm an actual business owner. We give away so many business tips. We talk the stock market, the most of everything, making your money into money. We just talk a lot of money subjects. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.